A simple and inexpensive pan adapter for my Yaesu FT450 Delta that works fairly well. Using HD-SDR as the pan program for the receive signal and linking it with my DX Labs commander was a simple thing using COMOCOM or COM0COM as the virtual port for radio control. A simple point and click on the pan display changes the radio frequency as well as the SDR receive frequency. You may note that the radio's tuning dial also tunes the SDR as shown in the HD SDR band and waterfall displays. The main drawback to this way of doing things is that I cannot watch the display and listen to the Yaesu at the same time. Transmitting without changing the antenna switch from SDR to the Yaesu would burn out the SDR, so I originally used an MFJ 1708 transmit receive auto switch, which took care of that automatically. This demonstration is made with the two-position antenna switch to change between receivers. Care must be taken to remember to change back to the radio before transmit, or you risk burning out the SDR. The obvious solution to these problems is to tap into the receive signal in the radio just prior to the first mixer stage to get the full bandwidth available for the SDR. A buffer amplifier is required, and this also allows the radio's RF amplifier and filters to cut unwanted ghost signals, especially at the lower frequency ones from things like AM broadcast stations, which show up on 80 meters rather badly without a high-pass filter to knock them down. And of course, this uses the radio's transmit-receive switch, so the SDR receiver is safe from transmitting into it. The antenna switch is sitting on top of my antenna tuner, so it's right where it needs to be to make it easy to change which receiver gets the signal, the Yaesu or the SDR, while the SDR is sitting on shelf immediately above. This space used to be occupied with the MFJ transmit-receive switch, so the cables were right there anyway. The toggle to power the MFJ is right above that, next to the one that turns on the lights and those pieces that require power just for lights, like my SWR meter. The battery voltage display is too bright to show well in the photo, so I turned it off. The battery is my 12-volt that powers my VHF, UHF for emergency systems. I liked using the transmit-receive switch because when powered, it showed the SDR signal and switched to the Yaesu when transmitting. And when I turned off the power to it using the aforementioned toggle, the radio's receiver was active. This was a lot easier than using the antenna switch and saved the SDR receiver from damage as well. Too bad their service department failed to repair it when I sent it in. I got it back with the new relay, but it still did not work. Maybe I can fix it and use this system on my old HW101. The solution was found on Don, WS4E's page, where he talks about using Clifton Labs Z10000 buffer amp and outputting this to a Softrox SDR, which includes the filtering to keep the low band noise out. Elegant and simple. So I emailed Clifton Labs to order the buffer amp, and his reply said he is shut down for health reasons. I really do wish him the best. Then I tried to order the Softrock Ensemble kit, but they are also out of stock and unknown if it will be restocked. So I searched other options, and all that are better than what I have now come with higher prices, most much higher. The system I have is 8 bits wide, and when I go for another it will be at least 12 bits wide for better resolution and to separate close stations. Further search led me to Dave, G4HUP's site, where he has not only a good-looking buffer amp, but it shows how to install it in many other radios to output this required signal. As I make this video, it is on order and I can't wait to get it. One of his links shows how to install it on my FT450D, and it looks like a nice easy project, but these parts are very small to my aging eyes. I will update or post a new clip on my progress in installing and the function of it. I like how he shows 2 install points depending on what you want it for, and it is installed internally to the radio with an SMA socket to attach the SDR to. Clean and elegant.